So this is the Ambient Weather WS-08 wireless thermo-hygrometer. This is the control panel. This is the WS-08 control panel. It works with the up to 8 sensors. And what's nice is you can look at any one sensor, or it'll just scroll through them, and it shows you the current temperature and humidity, as well as the daily high-low temperature and humidity. And it also shows you if you're trending up or down, which is the little icon up here in the corner right here shows up, down, or level, depending on what direction the temperature and the humidity is trending. So right now I've got it set up so we're looking at the inside some sensor. So that's the sensor in the unit itself. So right now it says in my office it's 75.8 and 53% humidity. And you can see the high today in this office has been 76.1, the low 73.6, and then the humidity high-low 53 and 51. It also shows the date and time at the bottom. And it has an alarm feature where you can actually turn it on and have it sound an alarm if humidity or temperature get above a threshold that you set. I haven't really played with that yet, but that feature does exist. So to advance through and see the other sensors, you just push this channel button at the bottom. And it'll say what sensor you're on. So sensor 1. So this is in a humidor that I am actually re-seasoning. So you can see that humidor is 71.8. The high today temperature 72.6 to 71.7. So pretty steady temperature. It's sitting at 72% right now, and the high-low or humidity is 73, 72. So that's pretty stable. You know, that's good. Like I said, that's still in the process of seasoning. I'm waiting for it to come down as the wood absorbs. So it's higher than you would see normally, but you can see it's a pretty steady range, and you can see that the if I can get my light here, the little level indicators are flat, which means that there's not a huge range there. So if we look at number 2, number 2 is in my coolador. You can see that my temperature is going down because I took it not that recently out of a calibration, a Boveda calibration pack. You can see it's high, sitting there at 75%, and now it's sitting at 66, which is good. I think the humidity in there is right at 65, 66, and you can see the arrows trending down because we dropped from 75 down, and my temperature's ticked up a little bit. It was sitting at 73, and now it's at almost 75. That's another problem. We've got to work on getting the cooling in there under control. It also has this little sad guy, which tells me it's wet. If you noticed when it was on the indoors and down in the 50s, he's a smiley face saying it's dry. That doesn't really apply here, but it is on there. And we look at number 3, which is also in a coolador. And you can see here that, again, the ranges on that are pretty steady. 69% was the high, 67% was the low. That one's a little wetter than I like, and now that we're starting to get hot and humid, I've got to switch out media and get something in there to start absorbing. But you can see that, again, those arrows are staying flat. So that's sensor 3. We got sensor 4 here, and sensor 4 is sitting in my desktop humidor. And again, it's been pretty rock solid, sitting right at 65, 66%, not moving too much. And in the last mode here, you'll see, if I can click it, this little circular arrow, and that cycles. So now every few seconds it'll cycle through the different sensors. So this unit will hold, will talk to up to 8 sensors. And seems to work really well. Right now everything's just within the reach of my office, so nothing's more than, say, 15 feet away from it, and I haven't had any problems with communications, missed sensors. So for the money, it's a great little gizmo. I would highly recommend checking it out.